difference between a software engineer and an artist is probably not too much of a stretch. They're both creating things. So, to get into peripherals, should it take on Embracer? Nah, it's too top heavy. It's got enough problems for the next 10 years. Given Redfall, given Halo's lackluster content, 12-month thing. That's got a great engine though. Halo Infinite has a great slip space engine. I think it's slip space. The engine's fantastic. The movement, the sliding, the meleeing, the gun action, the ADSing, it just works so well. And I think it could be better than even thinking to put things on Unreal. I don't think Call of Duty is Unreal Engine, is it? And look at the motion on that. So there's so much talent that Halo's got. Halo 7, Halo 8 is coming out. I want to see Redfall get fixed. I want to see it get fixed. I want a mouse and keyboard on console, and I want to see some new modes, and I want to see it worked on. And Gear 6 is coming out, so that's going to be a huge banger, and it's going to be within the walled garden of Game Pass and PC Game Pass. So you're going to have a lot of PC players jumping onto Gear 6, right? With the Unreal Engine 5.2 could work well on a third-person shooter because there's not a lot of ADSing, running and sliding. Like Halo's shooter mechanics is just buttery, beautifully smooth. And same as Call of Duty, it's good running, sliding, all this sort of stuff. So, that's on one side. And that's a technical achievement to get good movement engines. That's like a software engineer that's done that, not so much an artist. So they've got great technicians that do software well. And to get into bringing back Kinect with the goggles, it's almost too many. The peripherals are almost kind of foreboding sort of thing. It's almost going it would lure Xbox and Microsoft into perhaps a money pit where it could bankrupt them. It's just kind of it hasn't really been proven. Oculuses, have they really taken off? PSVR 2 didn't really take off. Steam goggles, what happened to them? Did it really take off? Is it kind of what happened to putting your phone in a cardboard box and just putting it on your head? What happened to that? Does it? People already have phones. They just need to get one of those little goggles to put your phone into, right? And then just look at your phone. You see, you got to simplify it. If people want to do it, they'll do it. You don't have to. I know there's people, parents don't really want to put goggles on their kids that ruin their eyes too, eye strain. Parents are pretty cluey about that. And the internet will be rife of negative collateral on we're doing peripherals now. That's so much weight because people are concerned about his xCloud goggles, just put it on, no console required, and your kids are sitting in a room with this kind of goggles on his head, without any windows, and it's almost like a prison sentence. It's almost like Ready Player One. You put in a small cubicle. You're in the system. It's almost nightmarish, and the internet would have a field day. If they want to put xCloud on an Oculus, no one can stop them. They'll just do it. It's got nothing to do with Microsoft. Microsoft just make software. That's it. They just make software. They have executive business class laptops and foldables. Folding laptops and all the tablets, executive tablets and executive laptops for business, because they do Office, Word, but people that type things, in Excel, and then they just do artistic studios for software games, which they've done since the 90s. So I don't really think they don't really do peripherals. They dabbled in peripherals to do with hardware related stuff to their software, but there were technical issues with cameras and body movement, and now some products now, they have controllers in each hand and a head unit, and you got to move around the room, and your arms are tracked and your head's tracked, like Among Us in VR. But that's sort of a unique, a unique experience, and people can seek that out. If they really want it, can they just get a PSVR 2? I mean, why hunt for a niche to play Among Us or Roblox in VR? Like, why? That's niche. And if PSVR 2 has Among Us in VR, I mean, it may be in America where there's lobbies, but around the world there's no lobbies for that stuff. So yeah, the peripheral market is just somewhere to get negative collateral on Microsoft and operating system and gaming division to be destroyed, and it's the peripherals to. I mean, Microsoft and Microsoft gaming division is looking at incorporating AI on the console. From what I've read and what's been presented to me through the socials, and I'm kind of looking at an AI assistant and AI features to assist with my education, my gameplay. I was like, hi Cortana, what movies do you recommend today? I'm interested in historical films of war, and having a conversation with Cortana about films. You see, and so that's something that they could work into the console, because that's part of almost like a game. It's a software thing. Cortana voice assistant with AI features in a plastic box, or even on the business laptops they build. Even the operating system having Bing. Because Bing on the browser doesn't actually impact Windows operating system. It doesn't impact Windows 11. It doesn't impact that sleek, minimalistic desktop view, does it? So it's sort of like it's getting AI, getting introducing AI silicon into computer hardware that software functions can depend on is the leap now. That's going to attract capital from investor markets. That's going to lead to a bolster of the capital valuation of Microsoft, not peripherals. It will just lose money, and peripheral companies would do it for free. And there's the Roku sunglasses. You just plug your xCloud streaming phone into it, and it just works. It's already been done. You can do it right now. And kids like it too, because it's buy my Roku sunglasses. Cool. They put them in their pocket. Like, young people do that. It's trendy. It's being techie. So, and that's, I think, it's sort of like you want AI features to make your life easier, because talking to Alexa, Cortana, is it's a game, right? That's software. So it's sort of like, Cortana, what movie can I watch based on the history of war? Or Cortana, teach me about the Roman Empire. Or Cortana, and then you just start talking. That's software. So that's what Microsoft does, software. Microsoft does search engines, because search engines is software. Search function is part of the operating system when you're searching for a file, right? It's a database. An operating system is almost like a database. It's almost like